What's going on, YouTube? I am going to try and get a little help from my intro today. I'll be right back. Sit. Camera. Filming for YouTube. Say hi, everyone.
Hi, everyone.
And what's your name?
Tommy.
Tommy what?
Tommy Stacey.
Yeah, it is. So Daddy has got to train today. Do you know what Daddy's training today?
No.
Oh. Shall I tell you?
Yeah.
Right answer. I'm doing log. Possibly some axle cleans, see how my knees feel afterwards.
Yeah.
I'm doing dumbbell shoulder press.
Yeah.
I'm doing easy bar tricep overhead extensions.
Yeah.
And then I'm doing some side lateral raises and some tricep pushdowns.
Yeah.
Does that sound alright?
Yeah.
Is that what you'd have programmed for me if you were writing it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought so. What are we doing this Saturday? Can you remember?
Can't remember.
Can't remember. Are we going to watch Giants live this Saturday? Going to go and watch the Strongman?
Yeah.
It's Europe's strongest man this Saturday. Do you think I'm going to win?
Yeah.
Tommy, I'm not competing this Saturday.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm not at Giants live level. I'm not that strong, am I? I'm strong though, aren't I?
Yeah.
Just not that strong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some people might be stronger than you, Daddy.
Unfortunately, that is so.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be nice
Some people in different countries.
Only the ones in different countries, yeah.
Yeah, because we don't know the people in different countries and we don't know how strong they are.
Well, we have a bit of an idea. When we watch World's Strongest Man at Christmas, we see all the people from different countries competing then, and a lot of them are stronger than Daddy, aren't they?
Yeah.
That makes us sad, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. But Daddy's trying though, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
One day my dad will get stronger.
One day his dad will get stronger. I'm working on it, man. I'm really working on it. Are you looking forward to watching Europe's Strongest Man this weekend at Giants Live?
Yeah.
Are you going to eat loads of M&Ms?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, my dude. I'm going to crack on and train then. Wish me luck.
Bye, everybody.
Oh, bye, everybody. Don't wish me luck, then. That's my son, by the way, not someone else's kid. That's mine. I made that. Yeah. So a couple of things I've been doing for my knees is trying to keep my warm-ups more dynamic. Something I learned from when I was with Shane is ISOs definitely help over a longer period of time for my knees. But for me personally, if I do ISOs before I train, that seems to aggravate my knees before I train, which just doesn't end well. So stretching, mobility, blood flow, Abeniki, tape and foam on the patellas is definitely like the best formula. And then I'll do isometrics away from the session, so either after the session or, like, for example, I did them with my deadlift session yesterday. I did them at the end, just again for, there is a lot to be said for ISOs in terms of central nervous system, like neurological pathways, and also just generally strengthening the tendon itself. And over time it offers a lot of relief, but it doesn't have instant relief for me, and definitely doesn't help my knees feel like warm and mobile and ready to go. So yeah, a few more bits to go, and then we can get a log up. So something I always do is, I stole this off Lucas Hatton, who also stole this off Shane German, I think, MST. But I like to use this right at the end of all of my movement prep to see if there's anything else that I need to do again. If this feels relatively good, then I know that I'm good to start getting a log moving. If this feels shit, then I'll go back and do some more. One thing that I did there that a lot of you can use when you're doing your comps is, one, taking a band with you, but also utilising your movement prep on competition day. You see some people do it at a relatively high level, like at OSG and stuff like that, but at like novice level, but even like when you go to like a car park comp and you've got beginners all the way up to opens or intermediates, you barely ever see anyone doing any movement prep at all, and they're relying on doing the implement to warm them up. So they'll go from sat, you know, in the cold or in the sun or whatever it is, just chatting, chilling, and then they're expecting to just like scoop up a 70 kilo log and start throwing it around, which even if you've got like a 180 kilo log, 70 kilos is still 70 kilos. You really should take your body through some movement, especially if you're a few events in, get the body moving again, get some blood flow going, limber off some areas, get yourself like actually warm, get your body's temperature up a little bit, and then go and commit to the implement. And realistically at that point, all you're using the implement for is neurological drive, and that's it, just to neurologically start firing and actually put some weight in your hands. So you shouldn't need a lot of warm-ups, you shouldn't need a lot of reps. There's a whole nother conversation to be had there about reps and warm-ups and stuff, but I'll leave that for another video. Oh boy. See, sometimes when I get into this position, my hips, my adductors are screaming, my knees are screaming, and I can't get very upright. And this is fucking beautiful. Feels great. I could stay here for maybe a minute, maybe two. So all I'll do now is try and relax and soften in this position and put that extra bit of pressure. Try not to get bit by a mosquito as I'm doing it. I'll put that extra bit of pressure. Fuck off, man, I'm trying to do a video, you can't. Fucking bite me, bitch. Right, I'll probably get out now. I try and soften and stretch off my quads a bit. Fucking, I'm gonna end up with mozzie bites all over my head by the end of this. Yeah, buddy. Yeah. Another session done. Oh, I'm a happy boy. That was a really, really good one. Came into the session with like a 2 out of 10 knee pain on the left knee. Got that down to a 0.5 out of 10 with my movement prep. Had no pain at all during my log presses and zero pain now after. Completely, like I can flex my quad. Oh, it's fucking beautiful. I just have to be really, really smart about my volume. And that's it. Like that was 4 push presses today, which isn't a lot, but I've got to pick and choose my battles. I can't afford to just hammer my knees over and over again. The tricky thing I have with axle is how many triple extensions you have to do to get the axle overhead, because it starts from the floor onto the belly, then further up the belly. All of those are dips and jumps and dips and jumps through the knees, and then eventually into the rack and then into the press overhead. There's a lot of bouncing through the knees and it hammers them. So I've just got to pick and choose my battles, be smart about what I'm doing. So that's why like there's no back off work there at all, because realistically all that back off work is going to do for me at this point is aggravate my knees. It's not going to make me a better log presser. It's not going to do what I want it to in terms of skill acquisition, because my knees just will end up chewed up and then I end up having a longer time away from push pressing. It's almost counterintuitive. So I'm probably going to do some strict pressing next week, most likely, with the axle out of the rack, just for shoulder power, and leave the knees again. And on the 3rd week, maybe revisit the axle, possibly take 120 to 130 in that range if I can get it cleaned, and do the same thing as I've done with the log today. Just work through singles, try and keep my jumps nice and big. So today I went from 70 to 90 to 110 to 130, and then I cleaned 150 just because my confidence was high. The clean with 130 felt effortless, so I wanted to clean a bit more just for the confidence. It's an ego lift. It really is an ego lift, but it's a harmless ego lift in the sense that it's you know, that 150 clean was like RPE 7, 8, felt fucking wonderful. So, you know, there's no, obviously it's 150, so there's risk, but there's no apparent risk. There's nothing really sort of bad that's going to come of that, other than maybe dropping a log on your foot, but we didn't do that today. The last time I tried to press 130 was when I dropped the log on my foot. So that was almost like a bit of like a nemesis type session, or a bit of a revenge session, I don't know. Even though I'm very confident, I've done 4 reps with 130 before, there's still that little voice in your head of the last time I cleaned 130, I ended up in A&E, and you're like, I ended up in A&E because I'm a fucking idiot. And I put the log down, instead of chasing my hands to the log, I just let it bounce backwards and land on my fucking foot. So, and I'm still paying the price for it. My foot's still not great, but that was fantastic. Shoulder press was hilarious. Absolutely misgrooved the first rep. I've decided that I'm not going to carry on dumbbell shoulder pressing. The juice just ain't worth the squeeze, trying to get the dumbbells up and having people pass them to me. Tom did a fantastic job, but I just misgrooved the first rep. The whole thing for me is just a bit sketchy. I like the lack of stability, but I'd rather just press a barbell out of a rack, step back and just press away. So I won't be doing that movement. I'll probably do the machine press next week, because I'll do strict press out of the rack and then into the machine press after, then into my tricep work and so on. The tricep overhead was a big PB. It was a little sketchy, admittedly. Range of motion could be better, but that was 90 kilos for 6. And my triceps felt like seriously pumped afterwards, considering it was only 6 reps. So that definitely hammered them. But what I'm going to be doing with that is I'm going to bring it into an 8 rep range. And next week, look to reduce the load significantly. So I'll do like, depending on what the stimulus feels like next week, I'll be dropping that down to like 75 kilos, getting a really good 8 reps, and then just micro loading it and building it from there. Unless it's too light, then I might have to go a little bit heavier next week, because it still needs to be, you know, a good stimulus. It still needs to be something that's going to create that signal within the muscle or within the brain to develop new muscle and strengthen the tendons and ligaments and all that jazz. So it did that job. And then into a really simple Superset, I just did tricep push downs into side lateral raises, and realistically the tricep push downs just puts loads of blood in my triceps. They're super pumped now, and the side lateral raises just blow up my shoulders and puts a load of blood in my shoulders. There's a few things at play there. Obviously the blood flow is fantastic for just shoulder health and tricep health and elbow health in general, which is why I like that, but also because, you know, pumps feel good. Who doesn't want to be a bit jacked? I can get a bit of hypertrophy off that. I was taking that to mechanical failure. I like to let the range of motion get shorter and shorter and shorter as I'm just trying to work through it. And I'm all pumped up from it, and it just feels good. And it isn't harmful to anything you do. So if you enjoy stuff like that, fucking stick it in your program, man. Just be cautious of like pecs and biceps where they can get tight quite quickly. So, you know, if you're training them quite hard in a bodybuilder-esque type manner, just make sure you're on top of your mobility, and then you're all good. So yeah, fucking awesome session. One I can walk away from with a big fat smile. So a little bit of bio freeze on the knees just as a precaution. And I'll see you guys on Saturday for my little event session. And then we'll be going to, and I'm not sure if I'm going to take the camera or not, we'll be going to Giants Live to watch Europe's Strongest Man. So, right, till next time, peace, love and cake.